from the east meets the man from the west.
Hello, it's Come Aziz. Listen, there's a very important business we have to talk about. We're looking at you guys down there and you see that you guys are competing all the time. Like, competition is the only way of life, it's the only way of advancement. Well, that's not true. Competition that you have is always pinning one man against another man. Instead, why don't you concentrate on competing the elements and other challenges that you have for the survival of your humanity? Not all these games that you play, the football, the hockey, the baseball, it's always competition. You get to work and it's competition. Everybody wants to win. Win what exactly? The better position, this and that. Well, you know, when you get a better position, you want better all the time. And of course, you're always taking something from someone else and giving it to yourself, and this and that. Why don't you help each other to all be happy and all have the nice things? You know, not try to take one from the other all the time. The biggest problem there is that you're being taught this in the beginning of your life. When you were born, you were pure. You were a pure creation. You came here, you had no concept of who you were or who somebody else was, family, this and that. When you were born, everybody was nice, and that's why when you see the kids, they look at other people and they smile, and everybody is the nice little family, you know. Even if he's not in my family, it's okay. But now, after that, the community, the people, they start teaching you that we're not all one together, you know. They start giving you a name. And that's the first separation you have from the rest of the universe. You have a name. If you have a name, then you are not God within. You are an individual. And then that individual belongs to a family. Then that family belongs to a community. The community belongs to a country, and so on, and so on. And then you label yourself that way. Do you realize that you are a spirit inside a body? That spirit, when you leave here, you're gonna go somewhere else. You're not going to be this earthling all the time. You're gonna be something else after, some other planet and things like that, hopefully. So don't limit yourself there. Please don't limit yourself. We in the universal community are anxious to see you guys come over and live in the higher living places, you know, where the technology is so high that everything is there. You don't need anything. You guys keep living here thinking that there's a lack of something all the time. Well, okay, you don't have the technology to use all the energy around you. Well, we don't want you to have that because we don't know what you're going to do with that. But when you learn through the school of life, we recruit you. We bring you in. But when you're ready, to be ready. We don't measure you guys the same way you measured yourself. You measured yourself by fame and fortune and how much money you have and how strong you are and this and that, how much better you are than another person. Well, in the universal community, if you're better than another person in the aspect, it doesn't matter to us. What matters to us is the heart and the wisdom of the heart. That's what matters in the universal community. The intent comes with the wisdom. So those things matter to us. Not that you have a title, not that you are better than another one in mathematics and stuff like that. We can plug you to a machine and you can learn instantly all these sciences and mathematics and things like that. That's not what you have to learn. The things that you need to learn that takes a long time is the heart. How to open the heart and how to be wise with your heart. As your Dalai Lama said, you know, the wisdom of the heart is to learn to love your enemy. Because by learning to love your enemy, you have realized that he is also a man that's seeking to be happy just like you, and he is fulfilling a position, and he's also filling that position in a society that has made all sorts of barriers and created a competition and got him to this position by competing against others and things like that. Thus, that means that he is caught up in the illusion, just like you, the illusion of this world, that that's what matters. So, when you know this, you know that competition is okay, but wise competition is when everybody unites and we live in serendipity and we go and attack the elements that are contrary to our survival. That's what we should do. Also, greed is fetal lack of something. Like you're limited stock of something and you're greedy and you're afraid that you're not going to have as much of it, and you want to show off and think that you are not all that is, and you need to show somebody that you're higher than him by getting more and more and more and having people look at you and having people judge you as, oh, look at that man, he's very rich and famous, oh my God. But that's all an illusion, because like I told you earlier in another episode when I came down to talk to you, what other people think about you is none of your business. And if you keep it none of your business, you don't have all these anxieties to become this, to become that, and to fit in some image that is preordained by your fellow human being. You can be yourself. Also, how do you fix all these problems? Well, if you open your heart and you start loving everything that is, including yourself, you don't need to become anything else. You love what you are, and you love what everything is. You love it. It's a good experience. Everything is happening. Everything is where it's supposed to be. So then it relieves you to be able to live in the here and now as well, because you're not worried about becoming something else. You're just okay with everything right now. You're okay with everything that you are and everything that is. And when you're okay with everything, you can live in serendipity with everything. It just happens naturally. Everything wants to live in serendipity with you, and you live in serendipity with the universe and God. So, then, like I Come Aziz, I can say something. Let's say a motto today. My motto is, I am a master of synchronicity. I am always in the right place at the right time with the right people. That's it. And I'm always in the right frame of mind because I love everything unconditionally. Everything is okay. That's it. So then there's no stress. I live happy. Alright. Let me see here. I wanted to talk to you about something else as well. Winning and losing and all that stuff. It just really doesn't matter. We're standing by there watching you how you live and how you treat your other fellow human beings, and we're saying, do we want him in our society, or does he have to go and get incarnated in another life and things like that? So you don't want to incarnate in these types of environments all the time where everybody's competing everything like a bunch of rats together trying to get pieces of food and stuff. You want to go to a place where you can have technology where you could use the sunlight and create anything out of it. That's what you want to go. That's what everybody wants to go. That's the ideal place to live, because you have no more needs. And there should not be any needs in this universe, because the energy is infinite. You just have to know how to get it. When you guys graduate, we'll teach you everything. But for now, you have to learn to open your hearts. And parents have to take responsibility, because it is proven that when kids don't get too much love, it reflects in their future. You don't become a loving human being when nobody loves you. Love your kids. Show them love. Show them love for everything that is. Don't show them competition all the time. Okay, a little bit of competition to survive and stuff like that. But try to form teams. That's gonna make much better leaders if you form teams. Or they have a spirit to form a team and work with people instead of competing everyone. And to love the other people. That will attract love to them. And then the whole world can change slowly and bring all this loving vibration everywhere. And that will help everything. Trust me, that will help everything. And never forget, there's no business like love business. There's no business at all. There's only love. There's only love business here. There you go. I hope you like my little song. Anyway, I want to say goodbye because I will come back, don't worry, with more and more messages. I love you. Alright, we all love you. So please be good kids and learn your lessons so that we can bring you in the universal community as soon as possible. So we can all have fun together. Like